Alright, hello everyone. I'm Jim, and welcome back to my channel. Uh, it's been a week now, but I've decided that I want to talk about a movie since I watched it like days ago, just maybe 2 days ago or something. I forgot. I lost track of time. So, movie's been out for a week, and if you guys just um I'll do some spoiler and non-spoiler section, I think. Like I'll put this here and just say this is the fucking spoiler. Please don't join. Please don't come in. But yeah. So when these two swords come in, you just click off the video and then just fucking go watch the movie or some shit. Before watching the spoiler section. Let's talk about non-spoilers. Let's talk about the movie in non-spoilers. Rise of the Beast, the movie that we're gonna talk about today. Transformers: Rise of the Beast. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking fantastic. I loved every second of just sitting in there and just watching the whole film. God, I know this might make some people mad, but it tops '07, it tops Dark of the Moon, and it even tops Bumblebee for me. It's the number one film in my Transformers film list, movie list, and even in my as like movies as a whole, it's in the top three of my list. First one being Shin Ultraman, second one being Knives Out. I actually love Knives Out, and that was a good movie. I love that murder mystery. And yeah, this is the third movie that I like. There's still a lot more, but I think I'm gonna value this up to top three, like my list, because of nostalgia, and I just love it. So, the characters. The characters are really cool. They actually have characterizations now. They actually have depth. Unlike fucking Baver's movies where you just completely forgot that almost every character had a fucking personality and they were just like mindless drones. Uh, Everyone's great. The casting for this movie, it was really good. Liz Koshi, I think as RC was pretty great. Peter Dinklage as Scourge, he's good. He's very good. Peter Cullen, as always, a fucking legend. Oh, love him so much. Pete Davidson, he actually knocked out of the park. I actually enjoyed every scene that he's in. Pete Davidson, in every scene that he's in, he's always giving this really funny energy, this really good vibe, and it relates well to the audience so much. I loved it. Wheeljack, also known as Pablo. I forgot who the voice actor was, but he's fucking good. Oh god. Oh, I don't want a sequel. Fuck. Ron Perlman as Primal and Michelle Yeoh as Eraser. Great picks, by the way. Great picks. Great picks. And then, who were the other voice casts? Anthony Ramos as Noah Diaz. Actually pretty good. Dominic Fishback. Wait, who? I forgot who played Elena, but she was also a really cool character, but just not as cool as Noah Diaz because he's actually a great human character, and I think in this film, the humans are like you enjoy watching robots fighting together. You also enjoy the humans in this movie. This is all the things they can tell you without spoiling you. And so yeah, the designs were great. And one of the downsides, and I think that while I was watching the movie, was that the scenes, like you know with marketing, most of the thing that you see nowadays is just it's what you see all around these trailers and shit. They're all gonna be in the movie, and they're just like there. Uh, I can't say this without spoiling. So I guess it's spoiler time. I'm sorry to you guys. It's spoiler time. So, alright, this is the time where you click off the video, and this is where I'm gonna talk about this. Okay, into spoiling, and I have some shitty nitpicks that do not value so much in this movie, but it gets me. Let's talk about Freezer, shall we? Because, on the day when Studio Series Freezer was announced, I hate the lighting here. Okay, so, when Studio Series Freezer was announced, we all thought that he was a drone. He was like an army drone. Because, like, he looks like an army builder. But, they specifically said that, I think the director or someone else, specifically said that he had personality. I could be wrong though. And in the film, he's just treated as an army drone. Oh god. God, so many scenes were cut out from the film. The first trailer, where at the end of the first trailer, Elena just says, this can't be real, this can't be real. And then RC just says, like, doing this peace sign here. That did not happen in the movie, and I was a bit, disappointed. Because it was really a fun interaction between these two. And also, what was that thing again? Fuck. Okay, enjoy RC's gun for now. While I think. Oh yeah. We were hinted. I think it's on me. This is on me. We were hinted that RC and Elena are partners together. Like, like how Mirage and Noah is, but in the film they didn't establish that. I was kind of let down by it. Oh yeah, the scene where it said, like, the end of the first trailer scene. It didn't happen, but the scene was there though. Like, the environment was there though. The background was there though. I wondered why did they cut that, because it wouldn't be like too off-putting, and it would like connect to the film. Like, it connects timeline-wise. And also, Ape Link, I fucking love his design, but he died so fucking fast. This movie has this really wonderful thing where they just have these like brutal deaths. They're quick, and it's not Baver's level, and I'm glad that didn't happen. Scourge died really fucking bad though. He got his arm sliced off, and then the other one, and then he just got decapitated. But he deserved it. Okay, so I need to talk about this. The Terracons. They're really, really unused. Like, they're just there. They're like generic Terracons, and Scourge was just like the main one who does all the killing. And that was a bit of a letdown. But Battletrap did demean Prime for a while by saying, you call yourself a Prime, Primus would be ashamed of that as well. And Nightbird was really cool. But to think of the premise being that they're the heralds of Unicron, I think. They're just called Terracons. They're just like henchmen or something. I'm just calling them heralds because I think both are almost the same thing. I don't know. You guys explain it to me. And like, they just guide Unicron to one universe, and then just fucking kills all of the people who resist them, like resistance and something, and then they just let Unicron eat the planet. So I think yeah, this is actually pretty reasonable. Like, off screen, if you think about it, it's really fucking brutal. Like, what they did was, the dirty deeds was just so fucking much, but they still work. So it becomes like, this seems reasonable for them to get killed like this, and yeah, it seems good. Battletrap got his head caved in and his arm decapitated. His arm sliced off, and Nightbird got blasted into bits like Waspinator. That's fun. At least there isn't like Energon blood or anything else, because it would make this even worse, and it would go back to the Bavers one, which I think was pretty awful. Abling's death was, I think, one of the very brutal ones, because he gets his arm blasted, I think his muscle or something, not muscle. I'm just calling it robot muscle from now on. Fuck you. But yeah. Scourge, I think Peter Dinklage's voice as Scourge was kind of a bit toned down. I wish he had more emotion, but if you think about his characterization being a mindless henchman that serves a bigger, badder boss than being Unicron, I think that's plausible because, yeah. I hope he had more character though. That's the thing I want to say. I love the movie being as much smaller scale as as not as big as Bavers, because Bavers was set in a larger scale and I fucking hated it. But in Rise of the Beast, they had it in much smaller scale, and so it just seems like their desire to kill seems reasonable. I don't know how to say this. Okay, I need to explain this also as well. Prime has this Bavers Prime moment, but it's just so much fucking reasonable than looking at Bavers, because Scourge kills B, of course, and then Prime was like, oh fucking man, I'm gonna rip your head off. And yeah, he does that. Even though B was revived, but I think it was because he did also like hurt Mirage badly, kill Apeling. So yeah, I think all of this was reasonable, and under the premise, it was just really reasonable. And I think that's a good thing. Let's take Scourge out. About RC. RC has this characterization. I think like she takes Wheeljack's place. If I'm gonna be honest, like they have this like Wheeljack and RC relation, but it wasn't long, and I wish I had seen more. Prime was fucking cool though. I'm glad they brought his axe back and his Energon blades, which means that this has the half Prime personality, half G1 Prime personality, half Bavers, half G1, and that is a good thing to hear. Rhinox. I don't know what to say, but Rhinox had less voice lines. The Maximals overall, Primal and Eraser has a lot more voice lines than Cheetor and Rhinox. Rhinox just has one line, and Cheetor has like 2 to 3, and I think that was like really bad. I wish they had more just because of this. Mirage, they brought back, they did do a joke. The garbage truck Mirage, F1 and Lambo Mirage. I fucking love it. I fucking love they did the reference. Bumblebee now has access to more voice lines because he watches movies in the open movie theater. Oh, that one was sick. I never thought they would pull that one out, and I'm really fucking happy they did. Eraser's death. God. Rusted Eraser went. Rusted Eraser went. God. I love the scene when Eraser was like she got infected, and then you just go, oh fuck no. Prime was literally gonna kill her though, like under the situation. He was like gonna shoot her down or something. Primal says no. So in here, actually, I think a lot of people had this argument in between, like Primal is like the situation was basically Prime is forced to join band with the humans because Primal said something like, basically he wasn't saying that, but he was saying something like, get on your pants, stop crying out, stop this shit for out loud, and start doing something. But I think it's like, from my perspective, it's Optimus Primal guiding his legend, his namesake, to band together and protect their home together. And I think that's a pretty good touch. Prime's arc, it was really well done. Even though it was short, it was still well done, and I think it has enough credit. I just wish that we had more scenes. There was no transit though. Where the fuck did he go? Oh yeah, Stratosphere. I love Stratosphere with limited screen time, and Wheeljack as well. I love their scenes so much. No transit. What the fuck is the transit? Release the transit cut. Yeah. So, SS Airazor 1, Rusted Airazor. God. The Maximals didn't transform much. Airazor did not transform. The rest of the Maximals, they transform in the final battle, and it was only for like 5-6 frames. 7, I would say. Just a longer time than what we think. But if you think about it, the premise of the Maximals is that they can only transform and they can only stay in robot mode for not more than 17 seconds or some shit. I think they can transform into robot mode for a shorter time because the place that they were in, like in Beast Wars, it was like an Earth rich of energon, and they couldn't stand it. And they did establish in Peru they're rich with Peru. There's one place that's rich with energon, and I think that suits it very well. Second thing I want to talk about. Air raid. What was that again? Oh yeah, Primal saying that they did not help. Like he did have a quote, something about human ingenuity, basically saying that they did not help the humans for creating such like Stonehenge or something. These are their own things, and I'm glad they did establish this. It wasn't Stonehenge though. What they built is something else. Third thing, G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. Fuck yeah. I've been waiting for this for so long. G.I. Joe movie. After watching Retaliation, I was kind of let down to what happened to the G.I. Joe movie. Now they're finally gonna release. Now they're finally gonna make it, like... God, I'm so excited I can't say things right now. It's just so fucking cool to see G.I. Joe coming back and I'm gonna love it. God. Maybe a sequel to Transformers, maybe a standalone movie, who knows? Who knows, honestly, who knows? It was something. Are there? I think I didn't miss anything else. Except for Final Battle. This is why I put this dog like that. Dog, come on. Final Battle was great. Final Battle. God. They did have Till 1. No, Arrival to Earth. That OST. They did use it at the end, and they did do a rendition for Unicron's theme. Oh god, from the 86 movie, and I loved it. Overall, it has its flaws, English. But it's still a fun movie, and I really recommend everyone. You guys check it out. Like I didn't give a great explanation. You know why? Because I don't script my fucking videos, and I'm a dumbass for not doing that. I'm still gonna do shit like this though. Alright, thank you. Bye.